What up, dude? CP the Tool Addict? Woo! How is it going? This is the Freedom 500 after party. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. We've got the Bill Beckett ever so Mr. Janitor. I am Mr. Janitor. That is a cool little name. Pat Paulson. Pat, sorry I didn't get back to you. I had the phone call and then I had a bunch of stuff going on. I was trying to watch. Let's start at $5 holler. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate that. Let's get it going in here. Tim Windsor, what's up? The kindest guy on YouTube. What is the Freedom 500? That is Cletus McFarland's race where he just throws a bunch of Crown Vics out there, Crown Victorious, and they just go at it. And Brian Deegan won. And I wish I could get my posters out. I have a signed poster from Brian Deegan. I should get that out. I met him back in 2005. He's like the same age as me. He's an awesome dude. I am so happy he won the Freedom 500. Smack those thumbs up. Hell yeah. Smack those thumbs up. Let's get this thing fired up in here. Mr. Janitor. What's up, brother? Love your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Where are you from, Mr. Janitor? I am Mr. Janitor. That is the coolest logo name. I don't know how you made that, but I dig that. I like that. That's got some panache. Tool Guy Ty. Bianchi Blankets and more. What's up, Bianchi? Bocce Blankets, I think it is. Yeah. What's up, everyone in the chat? Marcialo, the third owner of the Monster Drinks One. Absolutely. Brian Deegan's awesome. What's up, Joshua Brandenburg? I'm from Washington. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Probably get some new people in here tonight, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Henry's here. Larry, look at this guy. Henry. Larry wants you to say hi. I mean, he's right on my lap. Always. It is a smooth. We're going to have to shut down the heat a little bit. It's almost 80 degrees in the shop, and it's 30 outside. We're going to have to turn the heat off here in a second. I have a feeling. Bocce, just call me Sue. All right, Sue. Hell yeah, Sue. Identifies as technician. Hell yeah, I identify as trans slender. Larry Croft. A. Murray. Peter Savinsky. We've got a good channel member right there. Larry Croft, Pat Paulson, all the channel members coming in. Larry Bergstrom. What's up, brother? Hope the road's been treating you well. Rob 2112YZ, another channel member. Appreciate all the support you guys give me as a channel member. You guys are awesome, especially in times when it's slow like it is. It is. I have not seen it this slow in the automotive industry for 2 years now. This is crazy. So yeah, I fixed the forklifts today. What did you fix? I fixed a Ford, and I worked on a Acura, and I can't really say that I got them fixed because I basically was just working on those. So yeah, thank you, Rob 2112. Yeah, man, I'm so glad to hear that, Bill Beckett. Redline Gary, CP, and all in the chat. What's up, Redline Gary? Speed wrenches, I had to look those up. Hell yeah, Dwayne B. I love those things. We'll talk about those a little bit tonight because they are definitely a hot topic. Worked on some tractor hydraulic lines. How does Scalios Bakery sound for dessert? Sounds amazing. I don't even know what that is, but Henry is just all up in my teeth. We got to shut this heat down, boys. We're going to start sweating. We are going to start sweating. The old heater is just humming along. Okay, to run the old X Pro. It's so hot. The Hex Pro's got too much Too much zing in her. We're 34-degree weather here. Woo, dog it. We gotta find some snap-on tools here. Let's get everything fired up here properly. Shall we? Should we get blown up here the right way? All right. Let's get that turned down. Let's get turned on to this. Get our auxiliary power plugged in. Might be on a while tonight, fellers. Let the chat kind of get built up a little bit. Midnight Road Garage, brother, how you doing? Howdy, folks. Hold on. Hello, Bill Beckett. Cornwall back ordered like crazy. My rep is just taking forever. Yeah, dude, everything's pretty bad. Not gonna lie, Luke, it's terrible. The more it's imported, the worse it is. A Rhode Island bakery. That sounds amazing. 555555555. What's up, brother man? Scallios and Riverside. Yum. Wow. You guys are all too close to each other. You know this. Yeah. My stuff is too. So no, Brian Deegan won. Brian Deegan won, not Haley. Brian Deegan. Her dad. First time, long time, brother. What's up? We got a celebrity in the house. One of the nicest tool truck dealers in the business here. Good friend of Speed Wrench, Mr. Lindsay Coyle Tools. Welcome, brother. I appreciate you. Love to have you on one of these days, as I originally asked you. Doing good, CP. Dwayne V. Wanted to ask you last week, CP. You think Iowa farmers will jump to corn wheat this year, given sanctions? Yeah, what Biden did with not giving the renewable fuel deal for ethanol and stuff like that, Dwayne V, is definitely going to change what they plant. You're 100% correct on that. I don't know if they'll go to wheat because we're not a really good wheat growing state, but they might go to beans because they'll pay better, but who knows? Damn, what a week. Nick Hildebrettel, what's up, brother? Another channel member. Thank you, brother. You're entirely too kind. Well, some people would disagree with you, Lindsay. I come off sometimes as not being kind, but I have a sassy attitude. That's all there is to it. But I would love to have you on nonetheless, Lindsay. Like I said, it would be an excellent live stream to have you on sometime and just chat with you about the tool business and kind of get your feelers and whatnot on some things in the tool industry as a veteran tool dealer yourself. So, I definitely do appreciate getting everybody's opinion, and because everybody's got a different opinion about everything. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily all about one-sided opinions. I like to get everybody's opinion, And I've been stuck on wire strippers lately. And I don't know if you guys ever seen the video I did on these, but I have, these are some of the most unique ones out there. People talk about the Nipexes, which I love these. They cut buttery smooth too. Kind of one of my go-tos when I have to snip a bunch of wires, but thought we might talk about those tonight a little bit. They're the SSC6s, SS6Es from Mac Tools. Definitely a nice pair of shears to have. So, absolutely. Let's nail down a schedule for sure, dude. If you still got my number, dude, hit me up. Let me know what Friday night you're free. we could have you come on, make it later. Work with your schedule, whatever it takes to have you come on. Trust me, I will not embarrass you or put you on the spot at any point to where it might be, uncomfortable for you. I'm definitely respectful of people, especially when I get them to come on my live stream. I definitely like to do that. What's up, Grim? Brian, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good, brother. Country Mile Garage. Redline Gary. I love my Snap-on flashlight. Hell yeah, Josh. Back to Beer Friday with my Snap-on dealer. Hell yeah. Hi, Nick and Larry. Did I miss anything? Everybody saying hi in here. Theo, Bill. You should tell your Mac dealer I love Mac tools. In the shop, strippers are a great subject. Absolutely. There is quite the no, you're good, Lindsay. You don't embarrass yourself. I think you do a great job, honestly. I think you do a fantastic job. I have missed a few of your videos lately, but that's because I'm not very good at keeping up with watching YouTube videos but I've been catching up lately with the slow work. I'm interested too to understand if you guys have dealers or you got having slow times down there at your place too. Because I certainly have had slow times at my place. What am I looking for here? Looking for a ball player. I'm looking for a piece of wire. Squirrel! Squirrel! I've done so much stuff lately, I just can't keep my stuff in order. Trying to make videos. I wanted to get a piece of that wire. That 4 gauge I had left over. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. Gotta grab my bearings. Gotta grab my bearings. What did I do? Oh! The propane's getting to my noggin, maybe. Everybody's like, what is CP looking for? I don't even know what I'm looking for. That's the sad part. Could have swore I put a case away with a bunch of crap in it. But it's over here. What do you want to bet it's over here? It is over here. You ding dong, CP. I think you'd have to be a tool truck dealer to keep up with. You'd have to be an ex-tool truck dealer to keep up with all the tools that I have. To remember everything, at one time you would have had to handle all that inventory. What's up, Alan Kaufman? The Iowa connection right there. I'm good. Was that about the new snap-on wrenches? No. Those are a real deal. Those are real deal wrenches. They are not a joke. They're 100% a real deal, Larry. Yeah, if you could buy them. Business has been very brisk here in Central Texas, so no slowdowns at all, huh? Well, that's good. Maybe the weather down there might help out too. How we doing, dudes? Dudes with wrenches. DWW says WWD. Biggie Fitz, what's up, brother? Jimmy likes to work it. Jimmy likes to work it. I have to go to the tool truck training in Dallas for 10 days. Well, congratulations, Pat. I'll let you decide if you want to share that, indulge that information. What's up, Fluke? I would definitely go Fluke first, and then probably Snap-on, just because. Hello, guys. Piro Metal Match. What's up, brother? Another channel member. How you doing, brother? Lady in, somebody get me an alarm clock. No, you're fine, man. I've only been on for a couple minutes. Tater Salad, what's up? What's cracking? Corey, you, what's up, brother, man? Another farmer friend from out east. Biggie, Redline. Look at this. We got a good chat going here tonight, fellas. Real good chat. Real good chat. Raging Cajun, what's up? Another channel member. Thanks for the stickers, Raging Cajun. Raging Cajun had a couple JD Tico stickers sent to me. I do not have those in. I've got so many of them. I got a whole pile of JD Tico stickers. So I appreciate that, Raging Cajun. Luis Casienda, what's up, brother? Might have had the Pat Paulson. Are you buying a tool truck? Jimmy in the house. What's up? The FLIR DMM has infrared. The FLIR, I guess your DMM has infrared imaging. The whole screen, $500. That's awesome. Smash that like button as if it was a prom date. Thank you, brother. Great call on the 3/4 inch precision instruments ratchet. So absolutely, that should be on every tool truck. I guarantee it. Remember, everyone, to Hulk smash that like button. Yeah, I appreciate that. Woo! Woo! Some people are just, hey, oi. Tater salad. The adjustable needle nose snap-on pliers are a must get. Absolutely, the LNC 47s. They are the bee's knees, without a freaking doubt. If you ain't got them, you need to get them. No freaking doubt about it. Stay up there. These are, without a doubt, the best needle nose in history. And I am super pumped with how they broke in. These are awesome. I've used these, and they're literally They're ready to fly right away. These are the best pliers I bought from Snap-on in so long. Freaking stupid. Stupid good. Lucky enough to have a prom date. I hide my stuff from myself on accident all the time. Yeah. No, I hear you. Lately, I feel like I've been clustered up. Nice. Sounds good, Raging. Have you sold all of your tools, Jimmy? Jimmy, we should have you on some night too, if you're up to it. I think it would be fun to have you on, because I think we could have a quite the chat session, since you're kind of an old dog in the business too. We're getting irrelevant, Jimmy. I'll tell you that. These young dogs, there's some of these young dogs that like to really. Henry, are you okay? What's your deal? Do you just want to be in my teeth? I wanted LS George to win too, by the way. Buenos dias. John, how's it going? Diabolical, what's up? Found out Wednesday we're getting a new Snap-on dealer. Current dealer is going to retire. Been a dealer a long time. Hopefully you get somebody who's very enthusiastic. CP, need to advice or opinion. Looking to upgrade my scanner. It's a Modish Edge. Doesn't have to be a Snap-on. I'm open to others. What? I'll tell our launch is definitely a good one. I like the Top Dons. Man, there's so many of them. Think Car. A lot of them are really good ones out there now. There's X-Tool. There's a lot of these companies that I thought they were just cheap Chinese junk, and they all run a lot of programs. Personally, I got to say I do have a soft spot for the launch. I definitely don't hate my – where is it at? I definitely don't hate my X431. Now, this is getting to be like 3 years old or 2 years old now. I think it's 2 years old. But the launch die gun, X4031 die gun, I really do like this because this thing is a super powerful tool and a very compact platform. And I got to tell you, people will say that you can't do a lot with this. You are fooling yourself if you think you can't. You can do immobilizer programming if you've got passcodes for Chrysler or anything else. I've done security functions on BMWs. It's a pretty awesome tool, and it's a launch-based tool, so I really don't have a problem. I'm in Madrid, 15 miles from DM, and my old Snap-on guy says those are still 8 weeks out. What are 8 weeks out? Oh, those pliers. Yes, you're right, Cole. Probably because my Snap-on dealer bought like everyone in the country. He had like 600 sets or something like that. He pre-orders that stuff like crazy. Tell me more about these needle nose. These needle nose, Nick, have a parallel jaw design. I did a video on them. I've done several videos on them. But if you notice when you're grabbing these and you look at the jaw design, the handles are parallel to the nose on them. So it really helps you enforce a good grip on them. There is a little bit of a drawback on the width of the tip. You know, the tip is just a little bit wide, but all in all, they have a super good cutter on them. These are a different type of cutter. In fact, you could probably almost do soft wire with them, but they cut super good. They grab like no other. I mean, you can literally, there's no way. I mean, you don't have to put that much force on the jaws of these things. Watch the tips of my fingers. Like there's white. Look, there's letting them off. And they grip super good. I'm not even putting out. If I put pressure, see the pink? I turn pink. Pink, letting them off. They grip phenomenally. And they're stout. But then you put them on the widest setting. And let's say you're trying to get, well, let's just use this socket, for instance. So you put them on the wide setting. Now you see the parallel to the handle. And let's say you want to get a hold of a socket or something round like that. Look at see how much wider you would have these. Normally, a normal needle nose. Let me grab a pair. Let me grab one of my favorite pairs. One of the most stoutest that have is Sonotos. But look at the difference in the jaw width to get a hold of just this 19 millimeter roundness. So look at how much wider they are. And there's just, you're not getting the force around them. Whereas these guys right here, look at the difference in them. Even out at the tips. So this is clear out the tip. See that? So you really have the ability to get everywhere you want on this thing. Say you want to get into something in here, you're getting full grip force on these, and you're getting a lot of strength out of them. They're just fantastic pliers. I just can't even tell you. Oh yeah, those Nipexes. Oh, brother, let me tell you. I am not a big advocate of all Nipexes. But these Nipexes are fantastic. These are just absolutely the bee's knees. So yeah, 2 pairs of pliers right here that are must-haves. You can't go wrong with. I mean, you're talking $100 for these 2 pliers, but they don't make nothing at Harbor Freight that matches up to those. I can promise you that. I will do the Pepsi challenge with anything from Harbor Freight. Wow. The Fleer DM 166 part number. This is one that's $299. I will have to check that out. Yeah, whippersnappers for sure, Jimmy. Theo, hey guys, yes, Theo, until Sunday, I'm listening, but stripping my car tonight and all weekend. Awesome, Diabolical. That means she's moving forward. Yes, Craig Cundiff, Altel, you can't go. I like my launch torque. Thinking about a Think car, absolutely. I have a Think car. I have an Altel. I have a launch. I have the Matco, which is the same as a launch. I really do like the Triton D10. It's an awesome scan tool, but definitely not worth spending the money on right away. It's a secondary scan tool, third scan tool probably. Milwaukee, my dealer doesn't have the needle nose. Yeah, I'm in Milwaukee, and my dealer. Yeah, I understand, man. Need advice on snap ring plier set? Would you get the locking style like the Imperials? I mean, I don't know why anybody would not buy a master set, the master set of snap-ons. For $450, I did a video on this, and the honest to God's truth, you're getting 24 pliers. There's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which doubles. There are 2 pliers per plier, which is 24 pliers for $40. They're USA made, and you're getting 45-degree pliers, which Lang and Snap-on are the only 2 companies that make those pliers. Now, if you want to save some money, you could definitely go with the Langs, and you're not going to have a bad pliers. I have a set of Langs. They have served me well. People talk about the Nipexes, but the thing about the Nipexes is the snap ring tips are all the same size, and I just don't understand the logic. And not only that, you're going to pay twice as much money. The Nipexes are overkill. Yeah. Came off the truck with was empty bottles. I got that Harbor Freight roll car yesterday. It's just like my Snap-on, but with plastic drawer locks, and it has 4 swivel casters. Looks like I'm pulling a drunk bull through the shop. Those are some great pliers, no doubt. Absolutely, yeah. What's up, Nick Pixel? Why'd you say bye? Are you leaving? Did I miss you? Did I miss you in the chat? Coal winners. Nick Pixel, what's up? Nick Pixel, hey buddy. I hope I can get an email from you soon. I'm very patient with the people. 815 LX Swaps, what's up? 71 people in the chat. Oh yeah, the handle color of the snap ring pliers are April Fools. You are an April Fool. Nick, what are you doing, buddy? You want to come on? Want to do an April Fool stream? Oh, we got to fix him. There, I got your blue wrench back to you. Now I remembered, Nick. So that way I don't want you crying anymore. uh, yeah, Power Stroke Jude had a good one. He definitely did. Let's see.
I love Harbor Freight. I have been exclusively buying their tools as far back as I can remember.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
No. They are grade A Eastern Oriental superior tools. Their designs, their quality, they date back to the early days of the Zhao dynasty, believe it or not, and it has been rumored that the Pittsburgh brand tools were used to help construct the Great Wall of China.
Did you guys hear that? Could you guys hear that? Was that playing on your mic?
I love Harbor Freight. I have been exclusively buying their tools as far back as I can remember.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
No. They are grade A Eastern Oriental superior tools. Their designs, their quality, they date back to the early days of the Zhao dynasty, believe it or not, and it has been rumored that the Pittsburgh brand tools were used to help construct the Great Wall of China.
You've just checked out. I consider, does he have a mental illness? Is this a delusional disorder?
I recently broke the gold-plated Icon ratchet. I was removing a skid steer lug nut. I mean, obviously it wasn't the ratchet's fault.
You might find this pretty hard to replace.
You're telling me.
I know you heard it that time. Hell yeah. That's my favorite. I bet he would marry Harbor Freight. Absolutely. They go back as far as the Zhao dynasty. Did you know that? That's the best April Fool's joke right there. Be honest with you. Let's be honest, shall we? I'm not a Snap-on fanboy, guys. I just like to pretend that I'm a Snap-on fanboy. The reality of it is I'm really not a fanboy of anything. I think people that watch me should know by now. I mean, look, I just pulled up Sonodo, Nipex. I have Engineer. I have Mac toolboxes. I mean, I spend money, I mean, like you guys know. You guys know. Snap-on sold the company to Harbor Freight. Now that's a great April Fool's joke for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, the gold-plated ratchet is just it is overpriced, to be honest with you. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of good tool brands out there. It's a very competitive market. Snap-on builds some stuff that are great, but companies like Sunex. Taiwan is a major player in the tool business. Absolutely, just a tool addict. Yes, Yes, absolutely, Dwayne B. They 100% are rebranding them. Everybody does. Everybody uses Lang. Lang is a major player. In fact, Lang and Lyle are one of the major rebranders for Snap-on. I'll be honest with you, because Lang is right down the road from Snap-on, and a lot of people don't realize that. Let me shut this. I gotta close this out real quick. Lang is a huge rebrander. So a lot of tools from Snap-on are rebranded by Lang. Right, Henry? You little sucker, you. You just want to be right up in my face, don't you? I mean, he just can't be close enough to me. Look, he's like, hey, can I get petted? Can I get petted a little bit? Maybe perhaps I can put my head right up on your shoulder. Oh, yeah. Here, let me get you closer. There you go. Now you can be right up in my teeth. Come on. Come on. There you go. Oh, he's about ready to jump right up on my shoulder like he's a parrot. Look at who's you want to go for? What you been? What you been? You been? Want to go for? Want to go? Look at me. Where's the rabbit? Where's the squirrel? Who's that? Who's that? It's just another dog right there. Look at him. He's literally impersonating you. He's literally impersonating you. He's impersonating you. Well, he's not camera shy. He just wants to be attention. He wants to be attentioned up. Ooh. Look at that. Get his eyes real sleepy. Yeah. Watch his head go down. When you start petting his head, watch this. Put him to sleep. See this? This is how you really put him to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little Henry. All right. We got people in the chat. We got to talk to them. We got to talk to the people in the chat. You got to say hi to them. Do you want a treat? We got to thank the people that sent money on my PayPal for treats. They said treats for Henry last week. They sent money to the PayPal. Yeah, when people rub your head, for sure. Henry is 100% spoiled. Absolutely, he's all. I mean, he's all I got. Bocce's. So we got to thank the people. They didn't want to be announced their name, but we want to thank the couple people that sent some money for Henry's treats. And yeah, Henry is super excited about his begging strips. He loves his treats. We appreciate everybody that sent money for Henry's treat fund. I started an official Henry treat fund on YouTube for him because people were asking me about it. So yeah. Puts me to sleep. Yeah. Found a Matco 6S 6225 RX in our neck of the woods. Wow, dude, that's a steal. 2,900. I'd be swooping that up. I'd be swooping that bad boy right up. I have a $185 Snap-on flex head ratchet in my office. It's only used yeah, for sure. Henry definitely poops on he poops on the coupons. He poops on the Harbor Freight coupons. I don't know why he's being so needy tonight. He's been with me all day. He's getting too attached to me being around with the last couple weeks being slow. Been at the house doing stuff. Should be out here straightening up the shop more, but it's not been warm enough. So go ahead, get down. If you want down, get down. Get down, big feller. We should probably turn off the slow chat. Slow chat disengaged. It's been a pleasant night in here. You guys have been commenting at will. Chat away. Slow mode is off, so chat away. Seemed like there just wasn't enough people. I am back. I am back. My incredible girlfriend just called me. That's awesome. Sorry I'm late. Can't stay long. Just need to drop in to say hi. What's up, Kyle? How you doing? Yeah, that'll definitely speed up the process here. What's your opinion on 100 LL aviation fuel? I have no opinion on it, Josh Adair. That's out of my wheelhouse, my friend. That is out of my wheelhouse. I don't pay attention to anything that I don't have to work on. And I had that option to go into aviation, and I didn't. What's up, Everyday Fleet Tech? How you doing, brother man? Nick Hildebrettel, Kyle. Kyle's got a hot date. Yeah, buddy. She said, I love you. That's awesome, Joshua. Does anyone have part deliveries arriving with fuel surcharges? Yep, absolutely. Fuel surcharges are 100% in fact. What are you doing? What are you looking for? Hit that like button real sick, NC. Yeah. Yeah, it burns slower and costs power. Henry is scouting around the shop. The shop temperature is just about perfect right now. It's almost at where exactly where it's almost exactly where we are to subscribers. It's a little warm. Oh yeah. Who doesn't like who is it not satisfying to cut wire? 4-gauge wire. Oh yeah. These are I should have showed these on my video. These are definitely nice shears. I forget I have these things sometimes. I just love them, and they got strippers in them. Who doesn't love a good stripper in their shears? Nice little sheath. I carry these things with me in case of emergency. Well, actually, I carry these things with me most of the time. Believe it or not, these engineers have a little bit of a stripper capability in them too. These are always good pocket pliers. Hit that like button. Doing as good as long as I don't get an accident. Get accidentally blocked again. How'd you get blocked? What happened there? Tried it in my race car a few years back and lost ET and mile per hour. Ooh. For all those who think the orange tool is a weak, I cut down 2 dead 18-foot dogwoods and limbed them and cut trunks into 3 pieces on a half battery and a Diablo blade on my rigid recip saw. 25 minutes. Wow, that's awesome. Got me. Strippers? Did I hear strippers? Dancing alone with Reynolds. What's up? Like sheer strippers as well? Yeah. told my Mac dealer I was disappointed he didn't have new stock. Yeah. Hello, Dancing. Hello, Occupant. Oh, Occupant. What's up, brother? Another channel member. What's going on? Got a high compression benefit from high octane. Look at all the channel members in here. Nick Hildebrettel, Occupant, Raging Cajun, Nick Hildebrettel, Occupant, Nick Hildebrettel, Larry Croft. Where's Boo tonight with his beaver stories? Right? Who makes a good O2 sensor tool here in the States? Well, I'll tell you right off the bat, it's not Tribus. My go-to O2 wrench tool is right here. There is companies that build them similar that aren't Snap-on, but I think these are like $70, and I quite frankly don't have a problem with these, and they work just fine. In fact, I bought the Tribus. This thing is an absolute joke. I really don't understand. I mean, it's barely thinner. Let me just look at it like that. It's barely thinner than the Snap-on, but the bulk of the handle, it is just, and I'm waiting to get it into a O2 sensor, but yeah, it's just, this is the way to go. This thing, in fact, I mean, I don't know. This thing weighs like 10 pounds. There's no, the strength on this is no way going to hold up. You can just tell it's really, it's just unfortunate that this company has done what they did. And not only that, I've literally heard from hundreds, not just a couple, hundreds of people that have had these that they aren't getting warranted. But yeah, I'm not a fan of it. This thing gets the job done. And this thing's actually more expensive than a Snap-on. I hate to dog on American quality, but yeah. That's what I use is this Snap-on. Or an O2 sensor socket. Just a plain Jane O2 sensor socket, crow's foot. I don't even know why they look at when you add this stupid handle onto this thing. I mean, it's like this thing's dumb long. I'm not sure if they're giving you this much leverage on this thing, you would think this thing would take a massive amount of force to it, but it's a pile of garbage. It's a pile of hot garbage. Not only that, they're not warranting them. They tell people they abuse tools and everything else. I mean, this thing's like, it's like a breaker bar. Just poor design. They should have made this head serviceable too, so that we could replace parts. If you could have made this so they put a screw in here and serviceable, they should have talked to the right people. That's what they should have. They sent a lot of them out to a lot of people that had no clue. I can tell you that much. Try busted is what I call them. Let's see here. Sure ain't no Harbor Freight. Waxed or unwaxed beavers. They spread, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Pyro Mitch. I agree. The one and only. Yep, she is thick, for sure, Kyle. I got the Tribus as well. Not impressed with the size. Yeah, Tribus is a joke. Kyle, yep. Yeah, I like it. Tribus Tools is a joke. Everybody, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go right out on a limb here, probably piss a few people off, but anybody that said that the Tribus Tools wrenches are good tools and not said that they are unreliable, they're literally being dishonest. 100% dishonest, and that's no joke. I'll tell them in person. I'm sorry, but as somebody who deals with manufacturers, I have dealt with manufacturers and worked with tool and die makers and whatnot like that. I am fortunate enough to understand the aspects of a tool. I don't know the inner. I don't know. I'm not very fluent in the actual measurements and some of the terminology used, but I will tell you that I know a good tool, and I can tell you that it's not a good tool. The one time that I've used that, I was highly disappointed. Not only that, the biggest thing about this thing is here's the number one problem with these wrenches. Let's just say, for instance, they do work. Okay, when you get your ratcheting on this, and then you get your deal like this stuck, and you're trying already in a tight spot. Think about this now, logically. You're getting into a tight spot, and now you've got this all the way jammed up in there, and it's closed up like this. You know, your open end's down here. You can't get your O2 out. You have to reach up in there and try to manipulate this and find the opening. And look at this. Look at this. I am not joking right now. Like this, see the teeth on this? They are literally popped out, and so they get disengaged. Look, this is not even being negative. But look at this. I cannot move this. The only way I can move it is to try to rotate it, and it's very, very hard, but it gets locked up because of that gear popping out right there. And you have to kind of fish it in there and kind of, there you go. And you kind of got to get it past that point. So now you got it locked up. Now you got this open again, but now this gear, which this ratcheting mechanism that sticks out here, now you got to try to clear past that again. Let me get this in here. Now you got to try to get into that again and get this back to the open space. Now, mind you, you're in a blind spot already, and you got to try to open this up and get this back to that point and pull that out of there. It's a difficult process. It's just not a well thought out tool for that. If you were using this in an open area where you could see and you're taking the nut completely clear, but when you got a wire sticking through an O2 sensor wrench and you're trying to clear all that, not good. Testing would have told that. Giving testing to real mechanics. So yeah, $84 for my O2. What's up, LNR? Yeah, O2 sensor sockets work well. Yeah, unfortunately, Everyday Fleet Tech, I forgot you did have them actually, but I mean, that's my opinion on it. I can't be the money. It's the sad part is they don't listen. They didn't send the tools out to the right people. They let people who just jumped on the bandwagon get a hold of them without real testing. They should have took them to guys that were, you know, had some real experience, real testing, and not just people because they had numbers on YouTube. That's the whole bottom line to it. Because Tribus, not only that, their warranties, and I got to tell you, they're part of that mobile tool network, and they're not very good people. I'll be honest with you. It's ironic that all your videos have Harbor Freight ads. I'm like, no, I'm here for quality tools. Tool Buying Juggernaut, it's awesome that they give ads because the company pays me because I hate them so much. They're paying me putting ads on my channel, and I love it because I don't have to buy tools from them, and they still. It's like winning from a casino and never going back. Tool Buying Juggernaut. I don't have to spend money with Harbor Freight, and every time I say anything bad about them, I make money from them and telling the truth about them. It's a win-win for me. It's a lose-lose for them. PSJ had me bummed out today. I thought maybe passing our new friends here is maybe affecting them. Got everybody good. AV gas has been running. Yeah, absolutely. 22 millimeter and a torch. Yeah, Lyle 12290 for sure. Well, I mean, in your case, knock sensors, probably a different thing. I'm not calling you a liar, Everyday Fleet Tech. I forgot you even had them. In an automotive setting, Chad, you know, in an automotive setting, I mean, it's pretty hard to disprove what I just said. Like I said, I just showed it there. I mean, I can't. I wish I could. They get hung up. They get hung up right here when this thing comes down here and they open up, and you're trying to get an O2 sensor out in a tight spot. I mean, it's pretty hard to not say, well, this thing's gonna, you have to get it open to that, and you don't have much room anyways. But now you got this thing jammed up in there, and it's hard to turn. It's like this. It gets locked up in there. And how are you supposed to turn it? There's no way. I mean, you have to get your fingers up in between the O2 sensor and try to turn this to get it out of there. Your O2 sensor is stuck in there. Some people think, well, why don't you just pull it out through the top? Well, you don't have that kind of room on some cars to do that. The whole point is, I mean, that's what it takes to get it spun through. And now you've got tension with an O2 sensor. It's just simple math. It's simple science. They're a game changer, right? Yeah, Tribus does need to call Harbor Freight. That's their last great hope. What's up, Ian Lloyd? Yeah, made to be used with a breaker bar O2 for sure. I like the Tribus at first until I couldn't fit it into a lot of places. I in the shop, I've literally talked to a bunch of people offline, people that are friends of mine. I've talked to a bunch of people. I have waited since they came out and released out, before I've actually said anything, waited for all the smoke to clear, and it's terrible. Cut the wires and use a regular wrench and remove. There you go, Walter. And I'm not. A lot of times I'll take, if I can, I'll get up there and I'll cut the whole top of it off and use a socket. You know what I mean? If you're pulling out a bad O2 sensor socket or an O2 sensor and you don't need it, why not just whack it off? Take like an air saw. That's what I do. Take an air saw up there, whack it off, and then use a socket and take it out. You're going to win every time. Trivia tools are junk. They're not much of a tech. If they like them, they're not much of a yeah. I cracked up. What's up, Jonathan Goodison? How you doing, brother? Yo, what's up, Jimmy? I think I'm gonna get rid of Snap-on tools too. Just tired of my dealer. Like I said, we should have Jimmy come on here one night because I got questions about this getting ready Snap-on tools. And he already said, I think he said in one of his videos, correct me if I'm wrong, Jimmy, but didn't you say like it's hard to justify getting rid of a Snap-on torque wrench for something you're not going to be able to get back with it? I had problems with pulling out before. Date night. They are junk. I'm not trying to offend anybody. Yeah, absolutely, Chad. I definitely, exactly. And you're working on diesel stuff, and I'm working on, automotive stuff. So it's different strokes for different folks. They're just not applicable in the automotive world. That's the problem. Did it easy for sure. Yep, crappy dealers will definitely make it happen. Crappy dealers will definitely make your. Hold on a second. Stay. See if we got company here. Stay. It's nice enough I can open the garage and I don't freeze right away. Thought I heard a truck pulling. I got a guy coming over here. He wants me to look at his diesel. It's always a diesel. Yeah, that is a super bad dealer. I'm sorry, Luis Ramirez, but when your dealer says he doesn't need my business, I would tell him, then you don't need to be coming to my shop. As far as I'm concerned. I have had a lot of flare nut wrenches, and the Snap-ons by far have met or exceeded my expectations. I had SKs for years, and I absolutely hated them. But the snap-on flare nut wrenches, pretty hard to beat. There's just no other way to go. Bite the bullet, spend the money. Cornwells might be good. The Mac ones are good, Proto ones, but yeah, Snap-on is the best line wrench. It's pretty hard to. Yeah, it is a scam in my opinion. Tribus is they should have done more research, like giving people. Chad never got the tools until later. In fact, he should have been one of the guys that got them. They should have sent them out to legit people. Justin Sturgill got them, and he did a pretty much legit test on them and showed that they were garbage, and that sent a whole fury of stuff. There was a whole Tribus rigmarole that went out there, but those guys have lied, played games. They're bad company. That's all there is to it. Everything that I've seen from them just proves to me that they are not on the up and up, and they're all about lying. And that's what I don't like. The hell, tater salad. I got my Snap-on guy he don't care how much money I spend, it ain't enough. He's the same way. I get it with there's a lot of tool dealers that do that, man. Good bit of old USA made tools from Harry J. Epstein for 40 cents on the dollar, plus they draw art pictures on. The Harry J. Epstein's good stuff, man. Cheaper ones flare open, absolutely. I thought when I was buying the SK ones that I had good flare nut wrenches, and boy, howdy was I wrong. Uh-oh. Some 10 millimeters locked up. I put some of the Tribus 02 in the field. So far, all been good. Some tell me, I got 10 buddies, Mid-Atlantic. Thank you for stopping by, Mid-Atlantic, by the way. I haven't had a chance to watch your new video neither. But I have 10 buddies that have Tribus 02 sensor wrenches, and all of them, using them on diesel pickups, have said that they hate these things. And that they just would soon rather use their O2 sensor sockets or the wrenches. And they're pretty legit. I know they're not no joke. Glad I didn't pull the trigger on Tribus wrench. Yeah. For the money, I think it's a huge waste. Honestly, a regular flare wrench is way better. I think he lost. You know what? I don't want to say anything bad about Rust Belt because I like him, but I definitely don't think what he said was very honest. I hate to dog on people, because like Chad is a good dude. I know he's a good dude, and I don't, it's just a disagreement. Certain people are going to say that Nipex is better than Snap-on. I mean, everybody has a preference in the tool world. And that's what the big disconnect is with stuff. Is I've been doing this long enough that I don't really care, but I do. When I first started doing this, I really was trolling people back a lot, and it's hard to not get involved in arguments when you're talking about tools because everybody feels strongly about what they use, and when they get loyal to using something, even if it's a bad tool, they'll still go down with the ship, so to speak. A captain will go down with the ship fighting. So. Yeah. I don't think Rust Belt's a bad guy, but I definitely didn't. I agree with you as far as losing a little bit of respect for that, because I did lose a little bit of respect for that. Might do mine. Gear Wrench wants 400 for a torque angle, but the Snap-on is 875 in their best half inch. Exactly. Mac angle wrenches. I wish Snap-on would come out with a right angle impact like Milwaukee. You're stressing me out, Joey. That would not warranty employees' ratchet that had slipped. 3 times giving injuries. Nothing said it was. Yeah, dude. That's just a bad dealer. I think Mid-Atlantic could even tell you, like, not taking care of a customer. Mark Schumacher! What time is it? It's Mark Schumacher time. Boy, I can tell you what, Mark, I'm ready for another steak again. I don't know about you, brother, but I'm ready for another steak again. That was such a good time. I think about that night. Definitely good stuff. No, Jonathan Goodson, you're not being an asshole, and I appreciate you being forward with that comment because I completely understand where you're coming from. Here's the thing though. If I was a farmer, okay, and I tell this to all my buddies, okay, guys will ask me all the time, what should I get for a flare nut wrench? And I say, look, man, I said, if you want to not have a problem and you want the best wrench out there and you're tired of dealing with stripped out nuts, buy the snap-ons. You can get them online and have them shipped to your house. Is it necessary to buy snap-on? No, but let me just show you. Let me just tell you right now, okay? I want you to look in the wrench store. Look in the wrench store right here. You'll see SK, Cornwell, snap-on. There's nothing wrong with it. Tekton, there's Tekton angle wrenches, Tekton gear wrenches, Matco. There's nothing wrong with owning other brands and having a good set of flare nut wrenches. You can spend the money on lesser brands and save yourself some money, or and still have a good tool. So why should you? You shouldn't, but you're not going to get, if you're wanting an awesome flare nut wrench, and there's nothing else out there that I can say that I honestly trust wholeheartedly. And the fact of the matter is that when it comes to flare nut wrenches, and don't kid me, don't let me kid you. When I tell you, let me see here. Let me find them. Give me 1 second here. I'm looking. What did I do with those suckers? Oh, I'll bet they're up in my wrench store. What am I doing? I bet I put them up in my wrench store. Yes, right here. I have had these SKs forever. I have used these SKs forever, and they just absolutely suck. I tried buying these ones. These are VIMs. They suck. I just don't have a lot of faith. And man, that didn't seem like. Is that all my flare nuts? Should have a standard set somewhere. Where's my standard? Oh, well, here you can go with these too. Oh, we got a guest. Our show. What's up? Good to see you, brother.
Oh, thank you.
We're just talking about flare nut wrenches. You could also go with this, the Armstrong. I bought these off Cripe Distributing. I definitely don't have a problem with these neither. So yeah, there's several different options.
Last month, Snap-on had a smoking deal on those flare nut wrenches for.
Yeah, I don't think they're terribly bad.
For like $80, I think.
Really?
On the macro truck. Yeah.
I don't think they're that bad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that they're. Let's see what the price is on them for Snap-on flare nut wrenches. Man, I get it. I get it, man. There's a lot of people don't need to buy tool truck tools, but I mean, if it was me, like, I would just bite the bullet. Some of those is like if you save money on some other tools, you know, if you save money on not buying, if, like, let's say you're buying gear wrenches and you get along with the gear wrenches fine, why not just step up and buy the Snap-on flare nut wrenches? You saved money elsewhere, right?
Yeah, it's true, man. What's happening, everyone? How's everyone doing? Calling me a funny guy.
Yep, you definitely got a fan club. Let's see here. I'm trying to find. We got a guest. We got somebody just came in. I'm trying to find the price on snapon.com.
I have that Tribus O2 sensor wrench.
How did you feel about it?
I pre-ordered it and everything. I've used it a handful of times. But man, I'm not working on anything that's rusted stuck, you know, so I don't have to put a whole lot of
dude, they're nasty. They're nasty here.
A whole lot of force.
You know what I mean?
You know, I was watching No Nonsense Know How, and he did a little this was a while back, but he did a video on stuck or rusted in O2 sensors. And I looked at that one that he got out, and I was like, man, I couldn't imagine that thing lasting.
Come on. Let's see here.
Pit, Country Mile, Gary, Ken, Ed, Theo, what's up, guys? Region, what's up, all my dudes?
So you can get a set of metric flare nut open end wrenches, a 5-piece set for $241. That's not terrible, and that goes up to 14 millimeter. He'll be back in just a second. Let me see. What's the big set? The big set like I bought was $341. That's not that bad. I mean, what in the hell did you get? Where's Armin when you need him? Armin's gonna love this. Hold on.
Oh damn! I forgot it at work today. I was on the truck, and we got the new flyer from Matco today, and they had a banner in the truck. I forget what was on it. It said Matco Tools. It was like $29, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, I'm all, you have this on the truck?" He's like, "Nah." I said, "Does it come in green?" He's like, "Oh, what we got here?"
Go ahead and get up in his teeth, Henry. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at the size of that towards Henry. I mean, look at Henry. Wow. Henry, get over there. Look at Henry versus the size of that thing. Dude, you think it can pull us around on a wagon?
I'm about to figure it out.
A little fire up. Henry's going to not be happy when this thing fires up. Is it supposed to fire up? Oh my God, it fired up. Shut her down. Can we get light enough out to run this thing? We're hijacking the stream with RC cars. That's insane. Did I lose you?
I'm right here.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to get off stream. Hold on. We're gonna get back to the stream for a second. Why don't you that thing will run. We can run that out there. Are you literally gonna put a light on that thing? He's putting a light on it. He's putting my easy red light on this. Dude, this is right there. Zip ties up there in the zip tie caddy and the cable tidy. This is gonna be insane. We gotta get back to chat. What's up, Ed, the old tech guy? Snap-on is the best. That's why I only use Harbor Freight Tools. Mark Schumacher with a $40 hauler. Holy cow, dude. Mark, you're awesome, brother. Who wants to see the RC car run? I'm sure Mark would have loved to see that right now. He's a huge RC dude. I didn't even realize how much RC stuff Mark Schumacher had until he stopped over. That icon is the best, though, right? Boom, Mark Schumacher. Mark, I appreciate the $40 hauler, brother.
Larry, how are you doing, Larry Croft?
Hey, Jude, it's good to see you after 3 weeks of not talking to you.
It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, you definitely played that one off good.
Yeah. I felt, man, some of the comments I was getting, man, I felt bad. Even Ed was texting me last night, like at midnight, telling me, dude, is it okay if I post on my community page? And I was like, oh, yeah, dude, go for it. I feel sorry, Ed, man. You know I love you, dude. Yeah, Ian, it was a Skull Flames banner. That's right, for $29.99, and I was gonna order it, and then he's like, "Hey, I got a couple on the truck right now." And I'm like, "All right, let me see what you got." And he had a green one with, and it said Matco Tools. It was pretty sick, but I forgot it. It was green and blue, but I forgot it at home. And I'm like, "Well, how much is this one?" He's like, "Let me look it up." And was it the same price as the Skull Flames? And he's like, you know what? You can have it. And I'm like, dude, don't. He's like, come on. He's like, you buy enough from me, man. You can have it. And I was like, all right, cool, man. Thank you. Then I went and bought some. Do you see that socket set they have right now? You get the what's their, not Silver Eagle, but what's their impact sockets? The 880.
Which
ADV,
one?
The Matco impact sockets that they sell.
Oh yeah, the ADV ones.
Yeah, I bought they had the set for the mid length. It was 7 to 19, and I think the stubby 7 to 19. And I got the set for like a smoking deal, man. It was like less than $150 for the mids and the stubbies.
Let's go out and take a look at this thing in the backyard. That didn't last very long.
Sorry, Bachi. Is that the light from the Easy Red hood light?
Yeah, that's Easy Red light attached to it.
That's pretty cool.
That thing's dumb. It's over. All right, we better go back in.
Hey, Mark, that video was yesterday. Watch today's video. It's another minute-long video. Tell me what you think
What's
about
that?
it. No, Mark said he watched my video saying that I was going to reevaluate. I said, yeah, I put out another short video today, too.
Holy shit, that thing's loud. Sounds like a giant weed eater.
How's Henry like that thing?
Henry doesn't seem to mind it.
Oh, that's
He
cool.
wants to chase it, which is odd because he's my electric one. He gets scared of. He's come trotting in here. Well, he's in the garage. He might be a little bit intimidated by it. How much fuel does that thing go through? I mean, that thing is just ginormous. The light didn't work out very well, did it? Oh, it won't turn?
What's up, you Lloyd? Ken?
Yeah, I'm glad you got back too.
Thank you, Larry.
Yeah, right grip 2.0 wrenches aren't bad neither. Jode, hope you're good.
Thank you.
Armstrong, gear wrench, others stay away from. They're really cheap. Yeah, dude, it's just buy once, cried once. Dude, look at that. I'm way behind. Bill Beckett, Ed, the old tech guy, another channel member. Thank you, brother. I'm doing good. Oh man, he's hawking up a lung. You're still sick, Ed? That's not good. Thanks, brother. That right there is why I watch your channel, your videos, dude. Absolutely. I'm not biased to telling people. I mean, like I make fun of people.
I do need a better
kind of
camera.
troll people. Yeah.
That's just the camera on my computer. Is it bad?
I have a set that's Japan on them, and they're.
You should see the computer I have in the garage. That one used to be horrible.
Might be my feed. Might be my feed that's messed up. So you're gonna be back on next week now?
Yeah, man. Hey, what's up, Diabolical? 2? Yeah, no, yeah. I'll be on. I'll be on next week. I shouldn't miss any more for a while.
Yeah, you really got Ed. You should feel bad, dude. You suck. That was mean. You definitely nailed Ed. You got Ed the worst out of anybody.
Did anybody get a chance to read Ed's community post?
Oh yeah, dude. I read it and I was like,
Dude.
Ed was sincerely like that thing ripped. Yeah. Ed was sincerely torn up about this whole ordeal. And he's not wrong. His community post was spot on. I do get it. I understand. So I'm not making fun of Ed by any means.
His community post was dead spot on.
Yeah.
That's why I felt so bad. I'm like, oh man.
What do you need? You need to cut those? Here, dude. Why don't you use the shit? Here, why don't you use these shears? Why are you using a needle nose that you got to go clear up in there? Kids.
So Joey Preciado in the chat. What's going on, dude?
Lean it out. The highway needle, a couple clicks. Highway needle. Yeah, Jimmy knows how to run those things. He's pretty good with them. What are you going to do with this freaking giant thing? Are you going to race it, or is it got? It's got a
I
spark
agree.
plug in
I
it, or is it a
agree.
gold plug? Spark plug. It's an actual spark plug in it. It's a weed whacker motor.
Oh, Ed, don't delete the post, man. Don't feel silly, man. Hey, what's up, Lindsay?
Jonathan, never feel
Lindsay.
like you don't have to not feel it. You can reply on anything, Jonathan. Trust me. I mean, like, I know I might sound like I'm skeptical, but you should never have to be afraid to comment. I'm pretty level headed. If you say dumb things, like, yeah, I'm going to come back at you with something that's probably going to be a little bit. Judd, you don't owe the council a pie in the face. Jude, you don't owe the council a pie in the face. I think we're going to have to do it now. What are you trying to get at there, fella?
I do owe the council. You're right. I do. From Anthony
What's
Robles,
that?
Cowboys, and Raiders bet. I don't know why that went away, but yeah, I do. You're right.
I will warranty stuff for the first time I meet somebody, but not the day after. Stuff with Cletus, what's up? Had the old tech guy. You should boycott Jude on your next stream. That thing has 2 horsepower, pretty big engine. 2 horsepower on that little thing. Good to see you, Jude. Look at that. Lindsay's there. Lindsay and Jude are big fans of each other. I know that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Cass tonight.
Every wake up every Sunday morning and I watch his channel. Sometimes it's on about. It's usually on right when I get up. Have coffee, watch a little bit of YouTube. Sometimes it's on a little bit late, like an hour later or so. One week, a couple weeks ago, it was on like the night before. I don't know if he was going out or if he just pressed the wrong button.
I deleted the post already.
Sorry, Ed.
Oh yeah, dude. They pretty much, that torque test channel video definitely proved how sloppy those wrenches were. That was a killer video. That definitely put it right up there. Right 2.0 wrenches look to be good. I've never owned any, but I definitely wouldn't see them to not be bad, Okay, not trying to sound stupid, but where do I buy Armstrong flare nut wrenches? Cripe Tools, Cripe Distributing would be your only place, or eBay, because they're not manufacturing them anymore. I mean, you can save a little bit of money, trust me, but for $341, save yourself money hassle. You can actually go to eBay, probably pick up an old set of Snap-on flare nut wrenches too, and maybe save yourself $100. So eBay, a lot of people don't think about eBay, but like James from Midwest Tool.
James, man, send James $100. He'll get you some Snap-on stuff.
Right, like I also have a lot of old Granco tools. Got them when my grandpa passed, USA made. Never seen them. Does anyone know? I don't know anything about those. Or is the Armstrong versus Snap-on the same price? No, they're not the same price. They're a little bit cheaper. I got those Armstrongs off Cripe for a stupid good deal, and I didn't have any standard ones. The only reason I bought them is because I don't use them as much. CP, I'm happy with my Cornwall line wrenches. There you go. I don't think they're bad neither. I'd like to get some to try. Happy Friday, you foolers.
Hey, what's up,
dude?
Steve?
Thanks, Jonathan. Absolutely, man. Glad to see Jude feeling better. Got some Snap-on from James. Hell yeah. James is definitely up on the James would do exactly what I would do. If I didn't have access to tool dealers, they're all out there for sale. What's this all about? Batteries. Oh, you got to charge them? How do you charge them? They give you a charger?
Theo's becoming a Snap-on fan. He wasn't about Snap-on too long ago, but he's coming over to the dark side.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. You can buy a ton of Snap-on from eBay
with their hand ratchets. But I think I'm pretty sure he just got himself a. In fact, I saw a short video he did that the Snap-on dude sold him a long neck ratchet, the cordless 14.4.
Yeah. You have to make something to charge them? Mm-hmm. Let me see it.
Hey, question. Have you talked to Nick lately? Did Nick say something about Nipex being pissed off at him for making those little sleeves for the
Nipex? I got to tell you, Nipex is a lot like Snap-on, dude. That's part of the reason why I don't like them. They're a company that thinks that their shit don't stink. And I will tell you that 100%. Like I tried to have a conversation with them, just asking them some questions, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't." They were just basically snotty as hell. It's much like Snap-on. Like they don't get if you like don't like bleed their product, they literally think they try to make you out to be an idiot or something. It's just, yeah, just not. I don't know. Flare nut wrenches from Proto for sure. Receiver battery 6.0. This is a weird plug-in. So what do you got for a charger? What are you looking for?
Oh, that's one of those little those chargers are for remotes, RC stuff.
What's that? What's that there?
For their batteries and stuff like that.
I don't have the right setup, so
my kid's got a bunch of little RC stuff. He's got little charging cords like that.
So you need to use these.
I was looking at a reverse one like this, like these guys, but then a reverse one.
We'll find something that fits those. I definitely have. I have wires that fit those pinouts.
Yeah, so like ones that go in the middle of that, so it can plug into this.
I'll get that. You get the ones that go on that end, and then we'll get banana jacks that go in there. I do have that double banana jacks. Country Mile, thanks, bud. Coral Tools, hi, brother. Fujabody J Plug. That's what he calls. Jimmy, the fans are waiting. We're expecting 3 videos next week and a live stream.
Hey, isn't Jimmy gonna quit? I've been watching. I was falling asleep on and off on the couch, man. I was just tired, but
that's a reflection on the CEO.
Your streams that came on. Jimmy making it work. Wasn't he gonna sell his Snap-on tools or something like that?
Yeah, he said he was gonna sell all the Snap-on tools and replace them with other tools to see if he could manage. I mean, this has been done before. You remember when Justin did that?
I remember when Jesse did that for a month. He used only non-tool truck Jesse Montevilla Mustang.
Oh yeah.
For a month, he didn't use any name brand truck tools.
Red and black
he
and
said
white spot.
He did it right, but I mean, he has a whole shit ton of gray pneumatic sockets. So you knew he was going to be okay.
Yes, the old Matco line wrenches would be Armstrongs too. If you look on eBay.
Right there.
You got them?
Yeah.
So you got to make sure you don't get the red and black mixed up when you put this in, because they got to be.
So, but what's the white you think?
No, the white's just overprotection. Just make sure around the red and black. Now you're stressing Jude out. He's going to quit for real. Sold 2,600 worth. Henry, why are you getting up?
Oh, you are selling your tools.
Come on. Yeah.
So what are you getting? The honest question. I know unless you got them used, you probably paid a pretty penny for them. What'd you spend to get that $2,600? I mean, I hope you're getting at least some good value for your tools.
So now you need to get. So there should be banana connectors in there. So get the red and black. There should be reverse banana connectors, banana jacks. In that kit right there. No, in that pouch. In the fishnet pouch. Those are all the banana connector. You're gonna get those leads.
Jonathan Goodman, go to JD Tico, man. He's got good deals on Knipex pliers or Knipex pliers. I think he had like a 5-piece set, relatively cheap. First Matco flare nut wrenches were made by Bonnie. I wish Anthony Robles was here. He's kind of an aficionado on Bonnie tools. Get my garage. Well, he needs a monster. I haven't had a monster. You guys, today's April 1st, and this is not an April Fool's joke, but I haven't had February and March, 2 months, 28 days in February, 31 days in March. I have not had caffeine. And that's probably why I don't have the 4, 5, 6 hour live streams anymore. But April's the last month that I'm going to do that. So come May, can't wait for that monster. Whitest signal. Okay, talk about the CP can't hear you. I think he's on mute. Microwave. Matco flare nut wrenches were also made by Bonnie. So I didn't know that. Cool. Joey, I was even wondering if you were stressed. Yeah, I saw your comment, but that was pretty funny. You gave me words of encouragement, and then you said, "By the way, is it because Joey's stressing you out?" Baby's wild tonight. Cool, man. That's good, man. I mean, shoot, baby's gonna be babies. That's awesome, man. I'm glad he's doing well, man. I saw you put out a video too. It was like a 36-minute video, and I've been busy, so I plan on watching it this weekend, Nick. 4-piece snap on double flare. Double flare. Okay, SAE 127.95. Joey, haha, he's been hiding. CP, you sold me on those 8-inch Nipx multipliers. Nick Pixel, what's up, bro? Enjoy that baby. Of course, man. You got to enjoy that baby. 1, 2, 3.
Find the connector that works. There's more wires in there. See that whole food kit?
For this tool collection.
That whole food kit has tons of wires in there. I got leads for everything.
Jude, it's hard to
There
believe.
should be a set of doubling male banana jacks.
Oh, man. Nick Pixel, say what's up to Ed.
Made by Bonnie. Whitest signal not needed for battery service. Thank you, Jimmy. That's exactly.
A 4-piece metric flare nut wrench is set on eBay for $105. Good night, Theo.
Oh yeah, there you go. 4-piece snap. There you go for $127. That's a deal. I've been hiding. Nipx multiplier for sure.
Did you get them from Nick?
What's that? The Nipx.
Nick, I'm gonna watch the whole thing, man. Every video I watch with my friends, I watch the whole video. I watch the video in the entirety.
1, 2, 3, Dom Master. What's up, brother? CP, I'm uploading a new video of my cordless tool collection. It's got a 3/8 mount ratchet.
Decaf coffee, but only because when Blaine at work, he's like, dude, I know you're dying in the mornings. He got me the little pods for our Keurig, and he got me a 12-pack of the decaf, and it works. It gives you a mental kick for about 5 minutes, but then you realize there's no caffeine in it. But at least you got hot coffee in the morning. Have a good one, Theo. See you, Theo. I felt bad for Drew, but I knew if anything was up, he was the man to handle it. So I did not give him. Thank you, hey, Larry. You're right. I loved your comment, man. That was a really beautiful comment you wrote, man. Thank you. I appreciated that.
Look at that, dude. 4-piece for $105. Later, Country Mile. Theo, you take care, buddy.
Hey, congratulations for Atlantic 100 subs, man. You got to get to 100 before you can get to 101. So you're on the right path. Last week you didn't have 100, so you're awesome, dude.
Menards is awesome. People who don't have Menards, I'm sorry.
I don't have a Menards, man. I saw Ed's video on Menards. I didn't know that Menards, their house brand, were made in the USA tools.
Did you find them?
Ed did a video back in November about that. When I get me a shop, they pay for what a JDT.
You finally found the stackable jack.
He does have some good deals, man.
Man, that took a while. You got the black on red, right? Red on black.
Latest deal.
Yeah.
Wait on blue.
You got that plug-in up there on the side of that box. You might want to set those right there on that drawer. Sorry, I got to turn them.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Nick says, wait on blue again. Oh, you're probably talking about a blue wrench or something, huh?
Sorry about that. I have some old Bonnie wrenches for sure. Wait, I'm blue again. Yeah, so you cried, so I had to make you blue. I better be blue on your channel now. I'm going to cry. I better get my blue wrench too. Lloyd Cochran, CPU, the man. Love your videos. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Tractor Supply is also very nice too.
I like Tractor Supply, but ours isn't really stocked up on tools as much as I've seen on other people's videos.
Looks like it's charging to me. Put it on low charge. I wouldn't put it on fast. Those batteries look like they're wore out. Mascot snap-on bead on batteries for electric ratchet. Honestly, Jude, what's your opinion on the new DeWalt ratchet versus your Mac one?
Hey, give me one quick second. I can answer my door.
No, not a problem. We'll get back to that in a second. We have a Menards as well. Menards is awesome. I booted you from my channel. I will add you back. No, dude, leave me off your channel. I'm fine with that. RC car, trying to charge the battery on it. Jimmy kind of helped us out there to make sure he didn't hook up the wrong wires. What do you got going on there, fella? Is it charging? It looks like they're wore out. Just let them charge if they're wore.
April
Is that
Fool.
right? Is that what it's supposed to be doing?
What are you about to do?
Jimmy, it's flashing red and green. Does that what it mean it's charging? Or is that not charging? I don't know what. Hook them backwards and see what happens. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Freaking kid.
Have you ever seen a battery blow?
It was a tough breakup that we went through. Everybody gets mad at me, so it doesn't matter. What does the pirate say when he gets kicked in the nuts? Menards! Menards! Arg!
What's up, checkmate?
Huh?
I was just saying, what's up, checkmate? You were asking about. I haven't actually got my hands on the new DeWalt ratchet yet.
Well, I've seen. I have seen one video. I think Joe the Tool Guy had a video on it. Or no, Torque Test Channel. That's what it was. Joe the Tool Guy had one too, but Torque Test Channel. He sent his to Torque Test Channel, and it was not that impressive. And which I kind of was under the impression it wasn't going to be. To be honest with you, I wasn't really all that.
When I saw the way, to me, it kind of looks like the Makita ratchet. I haven't that's just the way it looks. I don't like the way the battery. It just looks a little big and bulky. Even like the Cobalt one, I think has the same style. I don't know. You know what I should do though? I should do a video on because I've had those.
That's flash. Flashing means charging.
Mac ratchets for
Flashing red with green red.
Once it turns green red, that means it's good to go. Once it turns green, it's flashing green and red. It means it's charging. So sorry. Yeah, I just didn't. Honestly, the battery doesn't bother me that much, Jude.
no.
Because think about it. Like when you lay down, I lay down my ratchet all the time. I lay down my ratchet all the time, and it kind of and with the battery like this, it falls over. So that battery being that way, think about it. When it's on the car, I don't just set it on top of the car usually like that. A lot of times I lay it down, but I make sure I lay it down like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't, because if you lay it down like this flops over, and I've had it fall off, and I'm not paying attention before. So it was kind of that's a moot point to me. But I honestly think that the Mac ratchets they already had a good ratchet, and they should have just stuck with that platform and
That's
ran
exactly
with it.
what I was saying. I think I've had those ratchets, those Mac ratchets, the 1/4 inch and the 3/8 for over almost a year and a half, maybe going on 2 years. Shoot, I should do a video on those. I never did a good review on them. All I ever did was say I got them and what I thought about them a little bit when I first.
You know what? That would be a good video right now for you to do, Jude, and be like DeWalt and the new DeWalt ratchet, and maybe you could just show pictures of the DeWalt and then literally show that ratchet and why it's better than the DeWalt.
I think I am. I'm going to work on that this weekend.
Supposedly, Mac's still going to be carrying the Mac style ratchet.
Okay.
So that's what I was sold. Speaking of chargers, what automotive battery charger do you guys use? My solar crapped out. I use solar or what the hell is the other one? What's my big one? Where's my big one at? I got an Apple, but it's Associated. Some of them are junk now, so it all depends. Just let that thing charge. We'll check the voltage on it later. That DeWalt 5 amp hour 12. Yeah, dude, that 5 amp hour battery is the bee's knees for sure. It does look nicer than the Milwaukee for sure. Hate the way the battery goes on the DeWalt, but the Mac setup is better. Shit, my footage is done uploading. Got to go back to work. See you guys next time. See you later.
Later.
It's late for him. He's on the East Coast time. 70 watching and only 49 likes. Oh, is what it is. Slow night. Robert Raines, anybody have any decent reviews on the new DeWalt 3H Impact? Looks like a little ripper. Yeah, like I said, Torque Test Channel did an awesome video. I love their test rig too because the reality of it is, like, everybody complains about the Brute being slow, but I didn't buy this to be a fast ratchet. I bought my 1/4 inch to be a fast ratchet. This one only turns like, what, 200 RPM? And the Max the same way. You know, I mean, I just use it for torque. So check it out. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. 123 Dam Master's got the video of the Mac ratchet. Yeah, that would be a great video for you to do, Jude, and talk about, you know, the Mac ratchet versus the Snap-on or the new DeWalt. Why they should keep it. Why they should have just went with the Mac.
It is a good video.
Well, I like my Brute ratchet. It's slow, but I only use it for high torque situations anyway. I mean, it does the job just fine. What do you think about this? I'm thinking about buying different cases, Jude. Buying different. I don't know what the housing cost on stuff, but I'm thinking about buying different housings. So I want a different color. That way I can just change it out.
Someone did a video about that.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, you got another. You got. Whoa! Wait a second. You did that. What happened to the green one?
What do you mean? What happened to the green one? I just wanted 2, so I bought 2.
Oh, nice.
How do you feel about that?
Shoot, man, you got 2. I don't even have 1.
It's crazy, but my dealer had a shitload of. The difference is, though, is dealers ordering them. You know, I mean, like, my dealer orders. I mean, he's a douchebag, but my dealer orders all that stuff, like, you know, by the hundreds. Like, when those things were announced they were coming out, he ordered 400 of them. And like, everybody's like, "You're nuts!" And he's already sold all 400 of them.
Oh, he got all 400?
No, he hasn't got all 400, but he sold 400 of them.
Oh man!
Or he's got 400 spoken for sold. So he sold them to the right people, one in like every shop. So.
Yeah, and that's what does it. You know, you get one physically in every shop, then the rest are going to sell, even if he doesn't have them. They're pre-orders, but they're going to sell. Hey, Ken, I don't know about the Tecton. I know there was a store out your way. I don't know if you guys have Myers that used to sell Tecton, but they
quit doing it now.
Yeah, I think they quit doing it. So I think you have to go online.
Well, what's up, buddy? You just want to get up in my teeth?
Henry, how you doing, Henry?
Sorry, I'm at the 3H 20 volt impact gun. Yeah, torque test channel again, man. Torque test channel. If you want to see real numbers, torque test channel is a place to go. Keep forgetting to hit that damn like button. Anyone in the chat or local? Yeah, Jude answered that. Sorry. Been waiting for months for these ratchets to come out. Honestly, I'm gonna keep my Infiniums. I've not seen too many people like my Infinium flathead. Let's just get down. I like my Nacho Infinium. This is the only one I'll buy. And I don't know if you guys heard my dealer, but he's got the 3/8 one. They got the 3/8 one coming out. This is the only Infinium ratchet I would buy. These things are just, that's why right there. I'm shifting that on the fly, forward and reverse. Let me do that for you. That makes that much more efficient to use.
Yeah.
Just like my good old air ratchet. All I gotta do is sit and wait for that thing to charge now. CP, do you still? Yes, it's already sent off to him. Ratchet BRS 38 has good torque. I broke bolts at accident today with it. I'm surprised. Jude said the same thing. You bought them for a pair for like dirt cheap, didn't you, Jude?
Yeah, I did. They were, for both of them, it was like $450 or something like that. with batteries and charger, everything.
Damn. I will definitely send my seal head off to them if they want. CP, do you have a tool addict? Do you have any shirts or merchandise? Nope. No shirts, no merchandise. When we get over 10K, probably start looking into that if there's a real need for it. But honestly, I don't have the time. Well, I do have the time right now because I've been slow. I don't know about you, Jude. How you guys doing out there in the shop?
Man, today was busy, but besides today, man, I think today we probably had around 6 or 8 vehicles run through. I mean, a couple stayed, but before today, we only had, I think, 2 vehicles almost all week. You know, we were just running on like old projects that we, you know, filling work that we've been working on all week. It was a really slow week, but last week was a fantastic week. It's weird.
Yeah, it was super. It's been super slow for 3 weeks here. In fact, I've only worked on 13 cars now, going on 4 weeks. I have. This is the slowest I've been in 2 years, dude. I thought this day was never going to come, to be honest with you, but it is here, and I'm like, this is unbelievable. I mean, like the slowest I've ever had was like 1 week, where I was like, nah, there ain't much going on, which is no problem. Which I'd look at as being. But like 4 weeks now, it's kind of like, is this gas price affecting repairs on cars enough? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm kind of concerned about. But you guys out in California are kind of seasoned to that. Henry distresses.
Yeah, gas is crazy for us, man. Gas is over $6 for, I mean, I'm talking about $80 to fill a little CRV, my wife's CRV.
Rural King, family farm and home, carries Tecton. I got to tell you, Tecton is getting expensive now, too. Does anybody not notice that?
I've got Tecton half-inch sockets, chrome, but that's all I own from Tecton. I think I might have a Ratchet.
Yes, that's the Infinium 1/4-inch flathead. I love this thing. It's the MCL 1614 SR. This is 300 RPMs too, so it's not slow. It's fast. Only thing I don't like about these Matco ones is this metal housing for a guy that's working in the Midwest where it's cold. If I come out to the shop in the morning and I got to get on this thing, it freezes your hand. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm a pussy or not, but I mean, this thing is damn cold. And the wind and the air blowing off the motors right there, so it's not fun. T-shirt bibs for the t-shirt bibs for sure. I need to get Liberty on board. Tecton used to be called Michigan Industrial Tool for sure. He is shining his beaver. Boo! Damn it! We are on and off. You need to hook up Farm Focus. Something similar does handles merch. Yeah, Farm Focus does do a good job. Wesley Wilson. Look at this guy. Haven't seen him forever. I see him liking my Instagrams all the time. Wesley's a good dude from down there in Texas. I can't wait to go down there and see people. Their customer service is second to none. Been slow here as well. Everything is going up in price. Yep. Tecton and Capri. I think Tecton's way worse than Capri. What do you think, Redline Gary? Starting a new job in 2 weeks. Can't wait to step foot in the first Cornwell truck. Dude, I love Cornwell, but I'm a little bit disappointed in their new motto of not putting any USA-made tools.
Dude, that's been horrible for the last couple of months, man. They stopped putting that Cleveland-made or whatever it was in their flyer. I don't get that.
Well, they're saying we're getting sockets. I'm swamped at work also. Work on cranes. A bunch of companies are turning cranes. Repairs are going to back right out. See, in the construction industry, that definitely makes a big difference. That I've heard other guys say that too, that we're in that stuff. Oil field. There you go. Oil field cranes. That makes a huge difference too, because look what they just did to open up reserves, whatnot. So that definitely, I could see where you guys are ramping up hot and heavy. A big selection. Tecton prices going on. Tecton and Capri have increased their prices, skipping cost. Yeah, dude, shipping prices for sure. CP, have you noticed every damn thing is? Yes, I have noticed. I am not saying that everything hasn't gone up, but Tecton was going up before gas prices went up. So that's scary to me. Texas is great. The traffic sucks. Fishing Montana. Heck yeah, I made it. For sure. We're going to be on for about 10 more minutes, maybe. And then we're going to start winding down here, fellas. Tecton has been more noticeable for sure, but kickback order from their site does help for sure. I'm an R&R guy at Trans Shop, and we were booked out for months. Trans guys, those are definitely, I can see where those guys would be backed up, because if you're building 4L60Es, you have a lifelong the worst transmission in history as far as breaking down. You have a lifelong career right there. Even our fleet shop is getting lower. You know why, CP? Because Tool Addict has said nice things about them. Yeah, for sure. You're right. That's not, some people, it doesn't hurt when they start to get more popular. I'm not going to lie to you. That definitely, when the popularity raises, for sure. I love U.S. made tools, but I chose Capri forged angle wrenches over Tecton U.S. made laser cut, and I couldn't be happier with the Capri. Their angle wrenches are legit. Thank you, Occupant. And I love the fact that I was able to recognize that once again. What do you want? You want to get into my toolbox? What do you want to look at? You want to look at my new wrenches? Let's see what the amateur thinks of the new wrenches. The new we didn't talk about those
wrenches, those speed wrenches you showed last night. I think, or was it a couple nights ago? I was up and I saw your members only post, and it said like 3 seconds, and I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this.
Yes, sir. Look at how long these are. So somebody said that they're junk, and I was like,
long pattern wrenches.
They have a place, and I'll tell you, that's the thing about them is they have their place. And I tell you what, for fitting into a tight place, and I had the popular mechanics. The problem is I didn't have the popular mechanics up to the right size. Let's see. But dude, these things are huge. And not only that, I got a ratcheting wrench with them. And the best part is, this is the one thing and why I wanted them. Look at that. Not that stupid new design with that little flipper. This is the old design.
That's nice.
Here's the problem with these, though. Here's the one problem I have with these. Look at this. It says US, not USA. Nowhere on this wrench, and I didn't say that on the video, but nowhere on the wrench did it say made in USA. It says made in USA, but it says it on the package. But as far as saying it on the wrench, you guys know the Snap-on's not bashful about putting that on the wrench. What are you doing, fella? Hold on, let me grab another Snap-on wrench.
What do I think about gear wrench, the quality? I've never had an issue with gear wrench. I have some gear wrench tools. Not a whole lot, but I have some gear wrench tools that I've had for a long time, in fact, and they've held up.
So look at this. So look at this Snap-on 13 millimeter flank drive wrench.
Yep,
look what it says, USA. And look at this one. That kind of bothers me.
And that would bother me too.
Because it's like it says US, which is, I mean, if you look at it, that could mean us. That could be a little dip. And I know that back in the day, these were not made in the USA because they were branded Blue Point. When they used this style flipper lever, they were branded Blue Point. So a little bit concerned about that, but they are nickel finish. So, but I mean, it definitely, I wish they should have been like this, in my opinion. They should have said Snap-on USA, and they don't. A little bit of a concern. Even my old Snap-on wrenches, even my old ones say USA. That's an old Shorty 15. that I've had forever that I bought for a specialty. I bought this separate because I was too cheap to buy Snap-on wrenches, and I still am because I think some are just way too expensive. What do I do with those? What do I do with those Taiwanese ones?
What's up, Ty? How you doing, Ty? Appreciate your kind words today, man. Thanks, man.
How would I do with those other ones? I can't find nothing these days, dude. I need a better toolbox. I'm just saying. I've too many damn drawers open. You ever had that problem, Jim?
Man, not to that extent. Man, you got more tools than I do. I mean, I've got a ton of tools, but yeah, I know what you mean about drawers being open because you can't close stuff and you just having to dig through stuff to find stuff. I was doing yesterday. I was trying. I've got a lot of stuff out that I haven't put away because I really have no place to put it. So I was doing some reorganizing, and I was finding stuff that I bought months ago, and I was like, man, I forgot I bought that. I could have been using it.
The 15 millimeter. I got to tell you, this is what's really funny about these. I think it's hilarious. When you look at these and these, it's pretty hard. You know, Cornwell makes these too. Cornwell makes these speed wrenches. And, but I'll tell you what, the popular mechanics be pretty hard pressed to think that these things. Let me get a 15 and a 15. I mean, they are just, these are a wrench that I wouldn't recommend anybody buying unless you got to the point to where you're like me and you just want to buy extra wrenches. I've had these popular mechanic ones for 20 years. In fact, I started talking about these one day and then they actually became a thing on the internet. I started using these wrenches. These were a set of wrenches that I bought to use. What do you think about that?
Well, I remember when, I'm not sure if it was a live stream or a video. I think it was a live stream, and you were talking about them. You ordered them out of a magazine.
Yep. Well, they're Walmart. Walmart was selling them, but they didn't have these at the Walmart, and I ordered them out of a magazine. But Popular Mechanics tool brand was actually a pretty decent tool brand, and I'm a huge fan of Popular Mechanics. Like, Popular Mechanics is like, did you ever read the magazines when you were a kid?
Sure. Yeah, I used to read that magazine.
I love that stuff, man.
What's up, Monster?
Let me go back here in the chat and get. I don't like gear wrench. I'll be honest with you. I think gear wrench is poor quality. The open ends on them spread very easily. The ratcheting ends are fine. Is it charging?
And that being said, the wrenches I've been talking about were double ratcheting, double box end ratcheting wrenches.
Yeah, the double box end ratcheting. I think they're fine with them. I agree with that.
Yeah,
do you ever notice that with the gear wrenches? Like they spread. Yeah. Like I mean, I actually sold all my gear wrenches. The only ones I have left
I only have a few, but the ones that I have are the double box end ratcheting, and those are solid.
These I think are Taiwanese built, but a lot of the new ones are China, and these ones. The quality went downhill on them. They definitely slacked. But I only have 4 gear wrenches left. Oh, I have a set of standards, I guess, that were my dad's. But I only have these bigger ones in ratcheting because they were Taiwan built. So I know that's going to drive some people crazy, but I just don't like. I think you can get a better deal with other stuff. All right, let's wrap up these final deals here. You probably already answered. Yeah, hey CP, it's been a minute for sure. Farm Focus. Starting my new job. I went way back too far. I also swamped to work. I went way back too far.
Yeah, you read some of these.
Even a fleet work. Dude, what am I doing? I got all. Yep, CP. We're on main influencer on CP or on the angle wrenches, and they are good for sure. Glad you like them, man, because I definitely don't like to put up anything that I think is junk. Saves the bean counters at Snap on enough to get better hookers. $6 a gallon diesel. I have the gear wrenches with KD part numbers from back in the day. New gear wrenches junk. There you go, Blaine. You're 100% right. I've used Capri angle wrenches in about 6 months every day. I can confidently say they're good for sure. Francis Electric CP just ordered the flexible Cofort wrenches from Gray Tools. How's yours holding up? I can't say anything bad about them. I absolutely love them. I absolutely love them. Did you ever get any of those dynamic flexible Cofort wrenches? One person that I know that's a friend of mine said that he had a bad batch to come in and he didn't like them. But man, I haven't had that many people that have honestly said that there's not a lot of people that have told me that they don't like them. Best stubby flex ratcheting wrench and go. I got the Tectons. I like the Tectons a lot. I think a Texan ratcheting wrench is a good way to go. They're probably made by Infar, which is, fine, because a lot of the ratcheting wrenches are. One other says Snap-on, the other says Snap-on trademarks. One says Snap-on, the other says Snap-on TM. Good catch. Snap-on did not stamp USA on the ratchets. I have about 3 of them with this way, yep. I need like 2.5-inch wrench for my knockoff wire wheels on my damn Daytonas. Yeah, they've got a knockoff wrench for those. What lock ring wire set for a farmer that works on a backhoe? Probably Lang. Had to get a lead. Found a guy that had a 1/2-inch flex wrench. I'll be on the cord for a bit. Looking forward to custom CP coveralls. Let's go for sure. Yeah, I think we're going to jump off here and jump on the Discord. $250 for a messed up wrench. Woo! Sick of paying 6. Good night, all. Peter Savinsky. So we're all caught up. 2 hours in. I'm going to wrap this up. Jude, you got anything you want to say? It's Thursday night. We're back to the Jude Power Stroke stream.
Yeah,
right?
Thursday night. Look for the dudes on my channel, Power Stroke Jude.
No messing around. No joking around.
No joking around. I'll be back.
The real deal.
Real deal. I know Ed doesn't trust me anymore, but
yeah, poor Ed. I gotta say, you definitely I'm gonna give a little poor Ed shout out to Ed. Poor fella. He definitely got the worst of it all because Ed was trying to be a nice guy and he just got punked. He got punked hard.
Not punked, man. I'll say fooled because it was April Fool's. Hey, good night, Lindsay.
For sure.
Hey, how's Cass doing, Lindsay? Did he pass those kidney stones?
Super sticker from Nick Pixel. Thank you, Nick. Later, y'all. Thursday. Have a good night for sure. Croyle Tools. Lindsay, thank you for sticking around the entire stream. Let's get together and get you on here.
Yeah,
and
Lindsay,
hopefully
I love you on my stream too, man.
Mac Expert wrenches are decent quality and go. And I'm not a big fan of the experts. Enjoyed it, CP. Tell Henry's just sitting right here. He's ready to go too. Good night, all. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you. Why don't I know this? Occupant, we will get you on Discord. Send me an email. I will shoot you a link and get you. Great stream, guys. I don't know yet. He saw the oh yeah, Cass. Yeah, I don't know. Cass, poor guy, has been having stones. I started talking about that earlier, and my ADHD kicked in, and yeah, poor Cass. I'm guessing he's really having a hard time because he had kidney stones. So, Mark Schumacher, brother. Yeah, thank you. 123 Downmaster. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna zip out of here. Hopefully we can get Jude on Discord tonight.
Link, I'll jump on.
Yeah, we'll get you fixed up. So anyways, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Get over to Power Stick Jude. And if you haven't subscribed to him, give him a subscribe because not only is he funny, he will literally keep you guessing. So
Thank you.
he should be talking to him this weekend. All right, cool. Yeah, I haven't heard much from him. So yeah, pray for Cass for sure, dude. That dude has literally been suffering bad. So, but definitely go check out Speed Ranch Coil Tools too. And dude, all good people here. Like, you know, you guys need to go check them all out. Tool demos. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. So we're gonna shut her down.